Today is mock-up day, which means that I am marking out tanks to do mock-ups for folks. And all I do is put the tape out the rough dimensions of how big they are, and then pull stones, snap a picture, and send it on to the customer. Now, I'm not trying to do like super fancy aquascapes for folks here. I'm just trying to pull rocks based on descriptions they've sent me that more suit what they want. Instead of them having to buy a bunch of unseen rocks, I'll pick them, match them by color, grain, size, throw them together quickly, and then weigh them out and send them a total. And if they don't like one of the rocks, they can point at the picture and say, I don't want that one. Do you have another one more in this shape or that shape? Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get working on these projects because I'm so busy. I don't have that much time to sit down here and just play with rocks. Not as much time as I would like, because this is actually pretty fun. These people have been waiting at least a week, so I'm working on it now. Hey guys, and welcome to the fish room. It's Thursday, which means it's, as always, a busy day, and I've made a gigantic mess. I did a lot of mock-ups yesterday. I want to show you some of the new stone I got in stock. I want to show you an update on how those stressed fish are doing. And I wanted to just tell you about some of the upcoming events I have coming up. So I'm going to grab the camera and we'll take a look around the fish room. And please forgive me, as always, for the mess. I promise I'll get to it later. And yeah, so let's get started. Here are the Microdevario cubitai. You can see they're looking awesome. You can actually even see the blue flash that they get across their top line, which means these fish are super happy. I have not lost any. They're eating like pigs, and I really feel like I lucked out majorly. These guys can be sensitive upon import, and the fact that I haven't lost any and they're exhibiting their best coloration and haven't gotten any secondary issues like ick really is a testament to clean water and good food. So yeah, I'm super happy. Here are the little Dario Hysinyan. You can see that male is all fired up. I did lose maybe 4 of these total, but that's really not that surprising because some of them were just so badly compromised from the ammonia burn. But all in all, everyone's eating like pigs and doing super well. So I don't anticipate any more losses, and I'm just letting their fins grow back. And they should be ready in about a week to go to their forever homes. But you can see they're really loving having all this dense planting in this quarantine tank. And that's something I don't normally do. But I did with these guys just because they were so stressed and I really wanted to make sure I could optimize their comfort. Now, you guys know I was super worried about these Borneo suckers. I mean, they had obvious hemorrhagic septicemia, and I am absolutely giddy to report they are all doing 100% awesome. I did not lose a single fish. They're eating like pigs and acting like they're supposed to. And in fact, I can't even identify the ones that had that bad ammonia burn anymore. And if you'll remember, not even a week ago, there were a bunch that still had those bright purple and red blotches all over their abdomens. And they're really just in perfect health at this point. So again, they'll be available for sale very soon. You can see they're not all hanging out by that power head anymore, which means they're feeling really good. And the mystery fish, these giant red Tail Danios, have settled in, are way less frenetic, and are really starting to color up. They're quite lovely, I think. Again, I didn't lose a single one of those, and they have no obvious signs of damage at this point. Looking really nice. I think a local guy is going to buy the whole group. Look at that coloring. Ugh. Beautiful. I also got in a bajillion little chili rasboras, and they're eating well and doing well. I did have some losses with them the first night, about 30. But that's really not that bad considering there were 600 in the bag, and little fish like this, if you lose a few, you can lose them all. So I'm really pleased that I was able to save so many. They need a little more fattening up, but they're already pretty colored up. They look great, so they'll be ready in another week as well. This is some of the dragonstone I got in, but you guys have seen that before, as well as my lava and Siriu. What I'm most excited about with my new stone is this maple leaf rock. It's supposed to be pretty inert. It's a nice red color with all these white veins, and it has like a spider web pattern to it. That's really neat. I only got about 60 pounds of this, but I'm going to order several hundred more to get in. I really wasn't sure what it was. But this detail and patterning is just gorgeous, and I think it'll make for really, really great aquascaping material. Otherwise, it's business as usual in the fish room. Everybody's looking pretty good. Coming up March 10th through 12th, I'll have the big fish deal. Now, I'm not lecturing there. I'm attending and I'm moderating a panel with the speakers. And I'll be there to support our friend Joey, the king of DIY, who is going to be putting on a live build as well as doing a lecture. So that's really exciting, and you know, that hasn't been done a whole lot in the organized hobby, so I'm super geeked for that. And then I have the Aquatic Gardeners Association convention in April, and I'll be lecturing there. And I'll put all the links to these both on my website and in the description below. And I think I have some other clubs coming up too, so I'll make sure to include that information for you guys. And see, after that cleaning of my corner filter, everybody looks really happy, and the tank is crystal clear. The filtration is pumping. Everything looks really good. Look at those white clouds. Anyone that doesn't love this fish is nuts. They are just so awesome. My tank from the Brooklyn boys is doing great. Actually, I really need to trim it, but I'm putting it off. I have Dario Hysingyon in there, as well as some yellow shrimp. And, you know, I'm really thinking about breaking this little tank down. It just takes up space. You know, and it's nice looking, but I'm not particularly attached to it. So let me know below what you guys think I should do. Should I leave this thing running just to see? Should I break it down, donate it, or sell it, or... I don't know. I'd really like to have that space for something else, I think. There are plants and fish everywhere. I have a tissue culture. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. It took me forever. It took me forever, but one of my favorite tools for aquascaping, especially my small tanks, is these spring scissors. I have carpal tunnel and really am pressed for time all the time, and these little spring scissors save my wrists so much effort, and they just make maintaining plants in small spaces super easy. So I bought 20 pairs of these to have for sale. They're about $25, but in my mind are priceless. So I'm going to get back to work here, trying to control this chaos and clean up the mess and get on with my day. I packed up a bunch of hardscape orders. They're all over the floor there that I need to drop off. And then I'm gonna finish my emails and be a mom. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend.